Welcome back to the Palace of Yarn and Thread. This is my channel where we talk about all the crafty chaos I can get into. If you are returning, thank you so much for, subjecting yourself to yet more chaos. If you are visiting us for the first time, thank you. Grab something cozy to work on, maybe a drink, and settle in because it's going to get interesting. Yeah. My name is Amanda. I am coming to you from Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we are experiencing unseasonably warm weather. I think it was 70 something today, and we call this false spring. Batten down the hatches. It's gonna hit probably March. Anyway. All right. Well, this is episode 3, and I'm just gonna take you on. I don't have a whole lot because I've been busy. Life has been lifing, guys. Just lifing. Anyway. All right. Sorry for the attire. I just got back from the gym and had some dinner, and I figured let's go ahead and get this done while the house is kind of quiet. Yeah. So this is gym me. Anyway. All right. So I'm just going to take you through a few things of what I've been doing, some finished objects, neat works in progress, and we'll sprinkle in some little details as to what I'm trying to accomplish on an impromptu vacation. That should be enough right there to scare everybody, but it shouldn't be that bad. Actually, I'm just helping my brother renovate his house, and there will be B-roll for you because I'm a thorough girl. Not really. Anyway, so let's talk finished objects. We'll just go in that method. So I only have one, and it is the baby blanket that I spoke of last time, but I have the actual colorway details today. So this is it. Just a very basic granny square baby blanket, and the colors are so pretty. It looks like a chocolate-covered cherry delight. I love it. So the colorway, this is a Caron cake, just your basic original Caron cake in the color, I don't know. It's upside down. Cherry chip. So I was right. Cherry is in the mix. But yeah, just 2 balls of this. That's all it was. Nothing major, nothing special. Do not jump in the middle of this. Dog is really trying to test the patience today. No. No. Do not do it. You're thinking of it. Do not do it. We'll have to edit all of this out. Anyway, this is the cherry chip granny square baby blanket. Finished object. Go me. All right, so that's the only finished object I actually have this week. I have 3 whips. He's gonna do it. Here he goes. God forbid he doesn't have his blankets. God forbid. See? He wanted up here. Yeah. Okay. What's she doing? Say hi, people. Say hi. That nose is going at 9,000 miles an hour. Now I have to reset. This is what I do for you guys. It's chaos. Back on track, shall we? Anyway, the first work in progress. This is actually new. Last week, I held up 2 skeins of yarn, thinking I was going to get all sorts of special and finally attempt some color work socks. No. Color work and socks, they're not for me. I will stick to basic colorways, maybe try some different types of patterns for socks, but color work, no. If I'm going to do color work, it's going to be on a hat or maybe a shirt. Thank you for the kisses. So sweet. Anyway, so I quickly nixed that idea and decided to go with a different route. I am still making just your basic vanilla sock because I'm basic. But this is where we are. First sock is what we're working on. I am actively doing the heel. So this is what we're working with, and the colors are showing up so pretty. Like, this is the yarn. This is a sock yarn from Sock Obsessions yarn in the colorway Fairy Witchcraft. And I don't know if anybody follows them. You should, first off. Secondly, this colorway pops up on their site every once in a while, and it's as gorgeous as detailed. Like, this is actually pretty true to color, which I'm impressed by. Maybe it's the luck of my lighting. Maybe that's going to work in my favor. But it is so pretty. Anyway, just on the first sock, I mean, that's really all that we're doing there. It's living in, yes, my sock bag. It's pretty much my sock bag. Thank you, Julie. Let's see, where did my other one go? Right beside me. I look right at it. Anyway, in the cross-stitch realm, thank you for the kisses. In the cross-stitch realm, I've got a little bit more work done. I'm now at 54%. I think last time we spoke, it was 51%. I'm at 54%, so, I mean, a few thousand stitches later, you get you get a little further. And so this is where we are currently. I switched out my needle minder. It says Winchester Coffee. And it's got the, yeah, there we go. Very basic. As you can see, I do have a few things parked. This is my thimble situation because I hate stabbing myself, so it's just some silicone. I think these were silicone thimbles. I just double them up. That way I don't accidentally, stab myself. I do have a sewing clip because if I'm working on a color that has a lot of stitches, and this way I don't have to keep reaching for the actual spool, my bobbin, whatever you want to call it, I just attach it here on the grime guard and Bob's your uncle. So yeah, I think we're flying through these. Would you? Thank you, sir. Get comfy. You're such a love bug. I love it. He's actually been very upset with me because for the last 3 days, like all day long, I've been over at my brother's house helping with his remodel. And day 2, I actually took him with me, and when we got home, he crashed. He was done. I think I've never seen that dog sleep so hard. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at all. Not like I'm gonna be mad. He's just my good boy. So, take a sip. So I made myself a lime freeze. We have Brahms here. It's an ice cream and dairy store. They are an Oklahoma-based company. I don't know how much further. I know that there's some in Arkansas, maybe some in Missouri. Could be very wrong. But they make freezes, which is basically like a 7-Up or a Sprite mixed with a sherbet. And they never have lime sherbet for some ungodly reason. It's always cherry limeade or orange. And so I made my own. I used to work there. I know how to do it. So I made my own. But I have a ridiculously tall straw. I mean, it's like the size of my head. Thank you for the kisses. You cannot have my lime freeze. Good stuff. Thank you. So I don't know if you've noticed our little guest appearance back here. I don't have a full name for him. I just kind of refer him to Lucky Shenanigans. That literally just came to my mind. This is a gnome my mom made. I was telling her that I was thinking of some sort of a gnome. Her spirit animal is a gnome. We're gonna go with it. She makes all sorts of them. She has made me I asked for a Grim Reaper, but the second I saw him, chef's kiss, I immediately named him Gnomesidious because he looked like the Darth Gnome type. I'm a Star Wars nerd. Here we are. And we were talking about different gnomes that she's done and little ideas that she makes. She likes to make these little ones that are like ornaments you can hang from like your car window or your car rearview mirror. We call those the ride or die gnomes. And she's made a evil queen, got a poison apple and everything. She has made 2 Leon Russell gnomes. Leon Russell is a musician that was Oklahoma. It was from Tulsa. He passed on several years ago, but my best friend Sean, her dad is apparently there's a fan group, like a fan club here in Tulsa, and he's part of it. And so she got him 2 Leon Russell gnomes, one of which I'll have to see if I can find the picture. I have the pictures. I'll show here on the screen. But I was talking to her. She had recently done a Mr. and Mrs. Claus, which we brought back home. They were at the Wandering Magpie. They are now on my website. Don't quote me on that. They are for sale. But this one, I was telling her, I think we need to make a little leprechaun. And I don't know why, but every time I want to say leprechaun, I want to say it in an Irish accent, which my Irish accent sucks. But look at him. He is fully handmade, buckle and everything. He has got a little vest, like how a little shamrocks on his vest. He is the cutest thing. She ran with this idea and he is adorable. I think I'm going to call him Lucky Shenanigans. Does that sound Irish and gnomey enough? I think so. But yeah, Lucky Shenanigans. Yes. So he's going to sit right there for now. He will be going to the Wandering Magpie for sale here in Owasso, Oklahoma. That's where I consigned to sell. So he will be making it to the store soon. Just gotta find time. We got a little bit of time before, not much, about a month before St. Patty's. So we'll get in there in time. Right now we have our Valentine gnomes. We have one set of kissing gnomes. They literally kiss in their nose. And they are actually at the Wandering Magpie. We have our spring gnomes are out there, our Valentine's gnomes, our ride or die gnomes. We still have a snowman there. And ZZ Gnome. So if you're a ZZ Top fan, we have a ZZ Gnome. He's the one who started the entire obsession, and I am here for it. I named him, she made him. And what else do we have? We have two hippies and one little girl with cute braids. She's adorable. I love these little gnomes. They are just chef's kiss. And what's fun is that I give her an idea and she'll run with it. We actually do sell them customized on our website, carnaldesigns.com. So if you're interested in trying to challenge my mother with a Nomi idea, please do. It is on our website. You can customize different things. If something's not listed, email us. carnaldesignsok@gmail.com. All of this information is in my description below. Let's see. We've done finished objects, works in progress. I want some ideas because I have a sweater's quantity of some gorgeous yarn, and the 2 colorways combined make up the Noble Knight colorway set. And yes, you guys get to see my caboodle bag, and I'm not even playing. It literally says caboodle right on it. Anyway, but I have these 2 different colorways. One's called Heavy Metal, and then the other one is called Chivalry or something like that. Let's check. Sorry for all of the noise. I do apologize. These yarns come from Bad Sheep Yarn. This one is Heavy Metal, which is this colorway right here. So it's got blues and grays and blacks and some white. It's got some speckles to it. It's so pretty. And then the other colorway, this bag and I are not getting along right now. Sorry for all the noise. The other colorway is this one right here. And it's a very tonal cerulean color. Cerulean is my favorite color. I think I mentioned that before. But heavy metal has the same color in it. I want to say this is Chivalry. I'm trying to find a band from it. Yes, Chivalry. I was right. Also from Bad Sheep Yarn. And it is in the colorway Chivalry. Not sure if you can see that because there's a glare. Of course it is. This is a worsted weight, 218 yards, 100% superwash merino wool. Both are that same style. I was originally making called the Montrealer. My queue or library on my Ravelry page, but I'll link the pattern. It is not a free pattern. It is a beautifully written pattern. I will say that. When I first went into making the hoodie, it is a hoodie. When I first went into making the hoodie, I was looking up to see if anybody had like tips or tricks, and only one person seems to have made this and talked about it on their podcast. Well, I got almost the entire body done. I was literally on the ribbing when disaster for my life struck. And the person for whom I was making it and I separated ways. And that's fine. Life goes on. I couldn't just repurpose it or gift it to someone else because it wouldn't be the right size for anyone. And so that's not really fair to the yarn. And yarn's not cheap. Indie dyed yarn, not cheap. If you know, you know. So I want to repurpose it because I love this colorway. I was doing some stripes and kind of going rogue on the stripes from the pattern, and that's fine. Thank you for the kisses. It's so sweet. So I don't know if I should go ahead and make that one. Okay. If I should go ahead and just make it and make myself a nice little cozy hoodie. Could do that. Or if anybody had any ideas for a different pattern. It is a worsted weight, like I mentioned, and I have, I want to say 8 skeins, maybe 6 skeins of each, 4, 6 skeins of each. So that's a lot of yarn for someone who wears an extra large. It's much more than I needed. I was originally making something that was like a 2 or 3X, I think it was. Don't need that much. So if I have extra, I'll make a hat or something. But I want something wearable because the yarn is gorgeous and it needs its moment. So if you have any ideas, post them in the comments. Post me a link so I can know what to look up. That would be very appreciated. A life update. Originally I had spoken about that I'm on a temporary assignment with the company for which I work. I received information this last week that I am being extended 4 more months, so that's a little bit more time to breathe. And so I have until August 1st. That's not going to be my last day, so that'll be a little bit less stress, but the stress is not going to go away. It will still be lingering, and I am always continuing to look to see if there's something out there. But I'm going to do the full stint of the extension and go with pride in what I do. So, yeah, a little bit of extra thing there. I was going to school. I was doing school via Colorado Technical University. I was getting my bachelor's in psychology of organizational behavior. I'm still going to pursue it. I just want to go through wherever I land, if they offer tuition, that's where I'm going to continue it if possible. But I did finish the last class that I was going to be able to do without extenuating amounts of stress. So for now, I'm all out of school. Still have my 4.0 GPA, president's list. I'm very proud. But I will be going back. I have like 96 credits. Like, can I go ahead and just say I've got an associate's degree? I know that's not how that works, but a girl can hope. Spinning wise, I know I didn't talk about spinning. We had seen some spinning that I had done last episode. I have done some on it, but it's still got a little ways to go, and you've seen it one spin, you've seen them all. Until I get ready to apply them, probably won't see them again. I do have the scrap blanket that I'm working on. Same situation applies. It's still growing. Not much has changed at that point. My mom and I did just donate 42 or 43. I kind of lost count on the last one. It is what it is. But we did donate 43 hats, handmade hats, to Owasso Community Resources. It's a local food bank that helps the community, not only with food insecurity, but also with warmth if they need it in the winter or whatever that looks like. Donations of clothes, books, you name it. So we did donate those, and they absolutely loved it. They even posted, because they didn't know. We just kind of walked in, put it down, and left. And they posted about how appreciative they were. And it's so heartwarming when you see someone post appreciation and that it will go to good use. So kudos to Owasso Community Resources. They do a fantastic job. They're actually our charity of choice for the farmers market this year, and we're so excited to work with them. It's beyond measure what they do. So go them. Another life thing is we are in the thick of getting ready for the farmers market season. Farmers market for us in Owasso, it's the Owasso Farmer and Artisan Market. We are opening April 25th, Saturdays 8 to noon until August 29th. If those dates are wrong, I will post them here on the screen. I don't think they're wrong, though. But we're in the thick of vendor applications and getting everybody approved. So it's a little chaotic. Trying to keep up with everything that I keep up with or am responsible for is sometimes just a bit much. I think that goes to add to the chaos of what I'm doing. But I'm okay with that because it does keep me occupied. It keeps me out of trouble. Yeah. The only other thing life-wise is that I am trying to date again. I am not necessarily trying to replace the last one I dated. But I'm dating again, and it's interesting out there. You have to know a lot of acronyms. I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole with you guys today because it is a hellscape. That's what I call it. I don't say it lovingly either, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, I don't have a lot to say on that. I actually don't like being back in the dating pool. It's not my idea of a good time. I get a little tired of the same redundant questions. I actually try to come up with different questions, and it throws people off. And people who actually stick around because it's a wild ride, those are the ones you kind of mesh with. And those who kind of gloss over your questions but then try to ask you something else, that's not going to work. Because if they're not even going to pay attention to what you ask them in the moment, then no. But I don't know that I'll give you guys a whole lot of updates on those unless something very wild happens. Let's hope not. Because I'm not in the mood. I don't need that chaos too. So that's really what I've been up against. Work has changed a little bit. Life is, lifing. I'm still going actively to the gym. My trainer did talk to me tonight about maybe changing my days so he can get a better work-life balance, which I am all for him because he definitely needs it. He knows I YouTube, so hi Elijah. Sorry. I'm like his last client of the day, so by the time he gets to me, he's a little rum-dum at that point, and he goes with the chaos. He loves it. He and I get along really well, so that's what keeps the energy up. Yeah. I say that a lot. I don't know that I have anything else other than I've just been helping my brother get things done. Yeah. Yeah. So, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate every minute I spend with you. I also would like to invite you to like, subscribe, comment some love, keep it kind, and I look forward to spending some time with you guys. Again, my posting schedule right now isn't fixed. It's not a static schedule because life is lifing. So, with that being said, I am going to wish you guys a good night. It is Tuesday night, by the way. I'm going to wish you guys a good night. I hope you have a great and wonderful week. Happy Valentine's Day to those coming up. And keep it chaotic, keep it crafty, but keep it kind.